Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you'd be fine. Cambridge Lower Secondary, Book 7. This is chapter number 11. And in this chapter, we are doing something related to graphs of functions. So we have already done the previous questions of 11.2. Now we are going to do question number 6 and onwards. So watch the video till the end. Do not skip the video. Inshallah, we are going to discuss some important points in this video. So starting with part A of question number 6, it says the graph converts between US dollars and Hong Kong dollars. So you are given with a graph having conversion rates. In this one, we have to figure out that from which quantity do we have to convert to other quantity. So if you see on the x-axis US dollars are given, it means from here we can locate that for $1, how many Hong Kong dollars can we get? So if we look at point 1, we'll mark this one over here. And if we go back to y-axis, we can see that it's between 0 to 10. But exactly what is it, we cannot locate it. So for these type of graphs, we will try to figure out that where do we have the points coinciding on some whole number like 10, 20, 30. So going upwards, if we look at, but we do not find any of the number coinciding somewhere. Yes, it's here. If you look at $3, we can see that for $3, we can get 20 Hong Kong dollars. Okay. From graph, we can say that. Now they're asking how many Hong Kong dollars can you get in exchange for US dollars 5? For this, what do we have to do? We will see at the x-axis and mark it as $5. And then we'll go up and see where does it coincide with y-axis. So if we look over here and draw a line, so it gives us somewhat like this. You see, it means for 5 US dollars, we can get around 34, 34 or 35, something like that. Let's say for $5, we can get 34 Hong Kong dollars. Okay, because so far it seems like it's quite below between the mid of 30 and 40, and it's 35 in the mid between 30 and 40. So just below 35 would be 34 if I'm not wrong. Then they're saying copy and complete this table for how many Hong Kong dollars are we going to get for the for $1 US. Okay. So students, let's take it 35 instead of 34. Why? Let me explain it to you because it makes sense. Because if we will multiply, if we read the table of 5, we will get exact 35. You see, this would be the constant that we are going to use across this question. It means for every dollar, we are going to get 7 Hong Kong dollars. You see, so starting from $1, we will see over here, it's above 5. So it would be around 7. You see, it's quite above 5 between 0 and 10, but close to 10. So it would be 7. Then if we look at 2, it gives us, it's quite below the middle. That is below 15. So it would be 14. You see, we are reading the table of 7. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21. So this one would be 21. Quite above 20. It would be 21. Then 7 fours are 28. Very close to 30, but quite below. So let's take it 28. And you see the pattern is followed. 1 sevens are 7, 2 sevens are 14, 3 sevens are 21. So let's take 5 sevens are 35. So it would be 35. Okay. Like this. And then comes 6. So 6 sevens are 42. And then we have 7. So for 7, it would be 49. Just below 50. Very close to 50, so it would be 49. This is how we are going to solve these type of questions. Write down a function to show the connection between Hong Kong dollars Y. So in these type of questions, students just keep in mind that if you are given with US dollars and some other currency, so US dollars would go with X on the right hand side and the constant would be multiplied with that. So it becomes Y is equals to $7. What does it mean? For any number of US dollars, we will multiply it by 7 to get the number of any other currency. So if in this case we'll talk about the Hong Kong dollars, so it would be Hong Kong dollars is equals to 7 multiplied by US dollars. It means whatever number of dollars we have, because dollar seems to be smaller now. For $1 we are getting 7 Hong Kong dollars. $1, 7 Hong Kong dollars. You see, it means we have to multiply some number with dollar to get 7. So the function would come over here like this. It will travel from right hand side to the left hand side and it becomes 1 Hong Kong dollar is equals to 7 US dollars. You see, this is how it works. So whatever quantity seems smaller would be multiplied with a constant and your function would be y is equals to 7x, where y is equals to Hong Kong dollars and x is equals to US dollars. And how many Hong Kong dollars can you get in exchange? So this is the rate, right? The function we use as the rate. And after finding the rate, we can find any number of Hong Kong dollars, similarly, any number of US dollars. So if we are provided with 50 US dollars, what do we have to do? We will have to substitute the value of dollars in place of X, that is 50. So 7 into 50 is equals to 7 fives are 35. So it means you will get 350 Hong Kong dollars in exchange for $50. So we can also take some other quantities for US dollars as let's take 20, 30, 40, 70, 100 and 500. Okay, let's take these numbers. Let's say I have $20. So how many Hong Kong dollars would I get? I'll get 20 multiplied by 7. 2 sevens are 14. That is $140. Similarly, how many Hong Kong dollars would I get? Against $30, 3 sevens are 21. It would be 210 Hong Kong dollars. So what am I doing? I'm multiplying 20 by 7, 30 by 7, 40 by 7. And what is 20, 30, 40? These are the US dollars. And what am I getting? I'm getting Hong Kong dollars. So it means it gives us 140, 210, and similarly 280. You see? 490, 700, 3,500. So these are the number of Hong Kong dollars. And how are we getting them? By multiplying these quantities with 7. So the function makes sense. That is dollar multiplied by 7. X multiplied by 7 is equals to Hong Kong dollars. That is equals to Y. So Y is equals to 7x. This is how we have to solve these type of questions. That's it. We will do this question inshallah in the next video. So till then, take care. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. Do subscribe to my channel. Take care. Allah Hafiz.